Hi, and welcome back to the second hour of Focal Point on AFR Talk. Brian Fisher is my name. Great to have you in the conversation. Let's play a couple of sound bites on this IRS business. Remember, the IRS is trying to get us to believe that they lost 2 years worth of emails. Brian Fisher is my name. Program Focal Point, Network of the American Family Radio Talk Network, AFR Talk. IRS, this is unbelievable. They're trying to convince us that they lost 2 years worth of emails. Now, despite the fact that every IT expert that I have read that has weighed in on this, and I'll read a couple of their stories here in a second, have said, look, this just does not pass the smell test. There's no way that this even can remotely be true in any kind of ordinary IT environment. Now, so they're saying, look, we've lost them 2 years. They're gone. We can't find them. These are emails that Lois Lerner, and here is what's significant about these emails, and this is why this is not an incidental thing, is these are Lois Lerner's emails between 2009 and 2011, and of course this is right in the middle, right at the height of the time when the IRS was targeting Tea Party groups and denying them their tax exempt status. And so one of the questions for congressional leaders is, was Lois Lerner, was the IRS in communication with people in the Obama administration outside the IRS agency? Because there is supposed to be strict confidentiality. Information that is supplied to the IRS is supposed to be held in strictest confidence. It's not supposed to be shown to anybody. That's kind of the whole point. And so what they're looking for is any evidence, and we've got evidence now that this oppression of the Tea Party groups is coming from the top levels of the IRS, coming from the General Counsel's office in D.C. It wasn't some rogue agents out there in the Cincinnati field office. This was coming right from the top. And what is significant about these missing emails, this is according to Dave Camp, who's the chairman of the committee looking into this, the missing emails are mainly the emails that Lois Lerner would have sent to and received from people outside the IRS, like the White House, the Treasury Department, the Department of Justice, the FEC, or Democratic offices. So they're expecting us to believe this monstrous coincidence that the very emails that could reveal this wider conspiracy are to intimidate and to harass and to punish conservative groups. Those are the ones that they want us to believe have been accidentally but irretrievably and irreversibly lost. Now, let's play the soundbite number one. This is John Koskinen. This is from 3 months ago now. John Koskinen, who is the commissioner for the IRS. Jason Chaffetz is questioning him about this business of the missing Lois Lerner emails, or the Lois Lerner emails. They had subpoenaed them, and Jason Chaffetz wants to know, where are they? This is a legally binding subpoena. You have a legal obligation to respond to it, to give us the emails. How come we don't have it? Here's how the exchange went.
I am telling you, just to supply the Lois Lerner emails, which we are going to supply for examinations.
No.
Can I answer the question?
That's no, sir. Okay. When it says all emails, why are you qualifying that? Under what authority do you change this subpoena?
I was not qualifying. You were asking how long it was going to take, and I was giving you an example of why it's going to take a long time, because we have to redact out of those emails all of the 6103 information. We're working very hard to get you the Lois Lerner emails. It's going to take us several weeks to get you the Lois Lerner emails for examinations, appeals.
Wait. Why are you...
So, but the important thing is here, he's trying to song and dance Jason Chaffetz to tell him why you don't have the emails right now. But notice, this guy's the commissioner of the IRS, and notice very clearly he said, we have them. We have them, and we are going to get them to you. We've got them. This is 3 months ago. We have them. We're going to get them to you. We're looking at them right now. There's a lot of confidential material that we got to redact. We got to black it out before we can turn it over to you, but you will get it in time. It's just going to take us a while to go through these emails and make sure that we don't give you any information that ought to be continued to be kept in confidence. Now they're telling us 3 months later, we don't have them at all. They're gone. They have simply disappeared. So again, it's just not possible even to believe in any rational world. Now I'm looking at Powerline blog. Scott Johnson, he got an email communication from somebody inside the Department of Justice who said this: I'm a DOJ lawyer, so you obviously cannot use my name or any identifying information, but the idea that a hard drive crash somehow destroyed all of Ms. Lerner's intragovernmental mail email correspondence during the period in question is laughable. Government email servers are backed up every night. So if she actually had a hard drive fail, her emails would be recoverable from the backup. If the backup was somehow also compromised, then we are talking about a conspiracy. So again, he says, look, the only way these emails could be lost is if somebody went in there and destroyed them. They would have to destroy the backup, and they would have to destroy the backup to the backup. You've got a certain amount of redundancy built into this, particularly when you got a statutory agency like the IRS, that is responsible to keep this information on hand, make it available. You have numerous. Well, you have redundancies built in to the whole deal. Here's what an IT expert said. This, according to. Well, let's go back to another part of that conversation between Jason Chaffetz and John Koskin and IRS. Chaffetz says, "What email system do you use there at the IRS?" What email system do we use? Yes, we actually have Microsoft. At least I have Microsoft Outlook. Chaffetz. So you go on there. You want to find all of the items you sent under your name. How long would that take? Well, it'd take a while because they're not all on my computer. They're all stored somewhere. I repeat, he says, head of the IRS, they're all stored somewhere. All of my emails, all stored somewhere. So Chaffetz says that's part of the brilliance of the email system. You go in and check the sent box and the inbox, and you suddenly have all the emails, correct? Koskinen says, right, they get taken off and stored in servers. That's 3 months ago, taken off and stored in servers. Now, here's what an IT expert says about these missing files. The relevant files would be kept on the servers or on backup media, which would have data for the whole organization and not just a single user. That's especially true in organizations that require data storage and full retrieval capacity by statute, such as federal agencies like the IRS. The Blaze tracked down an IT expert who's worked for both the government and Microsoft, who lists 6 reasons why the agency's story defies credibility. He concludes, I don't know of any email administrator that doesn't have at least 3 ways of getting that mail back. There are at least 3 ways the government can get those emails. So in other words, the Obama administration is lying to you, lying to us again. And Monday news this morning, only CBS News even reported on this. NBC, ABC didn't even touch it.